Let's explore the wonders of New York City. Did you know that New York City receives over 60 million visitors each year, making it one of the most traveled cities in the world? And while most people come for the iconic skyline, there's so much more hiding beyond the skyscrapers. Today, we're diving into 21 places across New York that will make you see the city in a whole new light. Some might surprise you, some will inspire you, but all of them are absolutely worth visiting. And before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more amazing travel adventures. Let's get started. Central Park. We can't start a list of New York's wonders without mentioning Central Park, the world-famous green oasis nestled in the heart of Manhattan. Sure, everyone knows it as a sprawling, peaceful refuge from the city's constant hustle. But did you know Central Park is larger than the entire country of Monaco? At 843 acres, it's more than just a place for picnics or a jog. It's an emblem of urban design and nature's harmony with the city. Beyond the iconic fields and tree-lined walkways, Central Park hides a treasure trove of lesser-known gems, like Belvedere Castle, perched on Vista Rock, offering spectacular views over the Great Lawn and Turtle Pond. The nearby Conservatory Garden, a formal garden divided into 3 sections, French, Italian, and English, is a tranquil escape for those seeking solitude among meticulously manicured flora. But if you're feeling adventurous, head to the Ramble, a 36-acre wild garden designed for wandering, with winding paths and thick woods where you can easily forget you're in one of the busiest cities in the world. Central Park is much more than meets the eye and offers countless activities for nature lovers, history buffs, and culture seekers alike. Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island. Next up, the Statue of Liberty, one of the most recognizable symbols of freedom worldwide. Standing proudly on Liberty Island, Lady Liberty has greeted millions of immigrants since her arrival in 1886. More than just a statue, she represents hope in the promise of a better life. But did you know you can actually climb inside? That's right. Visitors can ascend the stairs all the way to her crown, where you'll be rewarded with breathtaking views of New York Harbor. After visiting the statue, take a short ferry ride to Ellis Island, the gateway for over 12 million immigrants between 1892 and 1954. Walking through the historic halls of the Immigration Museum, you can almost hear the echoes of families waiting for their chance to build a new life in America. Together, these 2 iconic landmarks don't just represent New York, but the very spirit of the American dream itself, making them essential stops for anyone visiting the city. Empire State Building. Now let's move from one iconic structure to another, the Empire State Building. When it was completed in 1931, this Art Deco masterpiece wasn't just the tallest building in New York, it was the tallest building in the world. Though it no longer holds that title, the 1,454-foot skyscraper remains a symbol of New York's ambition and ingenuity. The views from the observation deck on the 86th floor are legendary. On a clear day, you can see up to 5 states. If you're feeling extra adventurous, head to the 102nd floor for an even higher perspective. But there's more than just the view. The Empire State Building also tells a story of New York's resilience, having been completed during the Great Depression and standing as a testament to the city's indomitable spirit. The building is beautifully illuminated at night with colored lights that change depending on holidays and events, making it a beacon of New York's vibrant culture. The High Line. For something a little more modern, check out the High Line, a unique park elevated above Manhattan's West Side. Once an abandoned railway track, the High Line has been transformed into an innovative green space, stretching 1.45 miles through the meatpacking district, Chelsea, and Hudson Yards. As you walk along, you'll be treated to stunning views of the Hudson River, unique public art installations, and seasonal gardens designed to surprise you at every turn. The High Line provides a serene escape from the bustling city below, while still offering a dynamic view of the streets and architecture. Its design allows nature to reclaim the industrial structure, making it both a peaceful sanctuary and a celebration of the city's history and innovation. Whether you're taking in a performance at one of the park's many public events, or simply enjoying a quiet moment among the plants, the High Line is an urban wonder like no other. Times Square. Times Square might seem like an obvious choice, but there's a reason it's called the crossroads of the world. No matter how many times you've seen it in movies or on TV, nothing quite prepares you for the sensory overload that hits when you step into the heart of Times Square. Neon lights, flashing billboards, and the constant energy of more than 300,000 daily visitors make it one of the most vibrant places on Earth. It's not just about the lights or the Broadway shows, though catching a show is a must. Times Square represents the unstoppable pulse of the city, 24/7. Whether you're grabbing a bite at one of the countless restaurants or watching the iconic New Year's Eve ball drop, Times Square encapsulates the chaotic, unpredictable, and thrilling nature of New York. Brooklyn Bridge. More than just a way to get from Manhattan to Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Bridge is a symbol of New York's innovative spirit and engineering prowess. When it opened in 1883, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world, a feat of architecture that remains awe-inspiring to this day. Walking or biking across the bridge offers unparalleled views of the Manhattan skyline, the East River, and the Statue of Liberty in the distance. But the bridge is more than just its views. It represents a physical and metaphorical connection between the old and the new. On the Brooklyn side, the Dumbo neighborhood, down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass, offers a thriving cultural scene with art galleries, trendy eateries, and cobblestone streets that blend history with the city's modern edge. The Brooklyn Bridge is a reminder of New York's ability to combine tradition with progress. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. If you're a fan of history, art, or both, the Metropolitan Museum of Art is a must-visit. The Met, as it's affectionately called, is the largest art museum in the United States, housing over 2 million works that span 5,000 years of history. From the ancient Egyptian Temple of Dendur to European masterpieces by artists like Van Gogh and Rembrandt, the Met offers something for everyone. Its collection is so vast that you could spend days exploring and still not see everything. And it's not just paintings and sculptures. The museum boasts extensive collections of armor, musical instruments, and fashion. Whether you're marveling at the museum's grand architecture or getting lost in the stories behind each exhibit, the Met offers a cultural experience that is both enriching and endlessly fascinating. One World Observatory. At the top of One World Trade Center, One World Observatory offers not only incredible panoramic views, but also a moving tribute to New York's resilience. Rising from the ashes of the Twin Towers, the Freedom Tower stands as a symbol of hope and renewal. When you ascend to the observatory, interactive exhibits tell the story of New York's past, present, and future. The view from the top is stunning, stretching for miles in every direction, but it's the emotional weight of the site that makes it truly special. Visiting the observatory is more than just about seeing the city from above. It's about reflecting on how far New York has come and how much it continues to thrive. Rockefeller Center and Top of the Rock. In the heart of Midtown Manhattan lies Rockefeller Center, one of the city's most famous landmarks. While it's best known for the annual lighting of its enormous Christmas tree and the nearby ice skating rink, Rockefeller Center is a year-round destination. Head to the top of the rock for some of the best views in the city. Unlike the more crowded Empire State Building, the observation deck here offers an unobstructed look at Central Park to the north and the Empire State Building to the south. The center itself is a bustling hub of activity, home to NBC Studios, Radio City Music Hall, and plenty of shops and restaurants. Whether you're visiting during the holiday season or on a summer day, Rockefeller Center is a quintessential New York experience. St. Patrick's Cathedral. Directly across from Rockefeller Center, you'll find the awe-inspiring St. Patrick's Cathedral. This stunning example of Gothic Revival architecture was completed in 1878 and has been a spiritual haven in the heart of Manhattan ever since. Its towering spires, intricate stained glass windows, and majestic marble interior are breathtaking. The cathedral stands in stark contrast to the modern skyscrapers surrounding it, offering a serene retreat from the city's noise. Whether you're seeking a moment of quiet reflection or simply admiring the craftsmanship of this architectural wonder, St. Patrick's Cathedral is a must-see for visitors of all backgrounds and beliefs. The Vessel at Hudson Yards. A more recent addition to New York's skyline is the Vessel, a striking honeycomb-like structure in the Hudson Yards development. This interactive art piece allows visitors to climb a series of staircases for a new, unique perspective on the city. While the structure itself is a modern marvel, it's also a metaphor for New York, always evolving, always surprising. Fifth Avenue. What's a visit to New York without strolling along Fifth Avenue? Known for its high-end shopping and historic landmarks, this avenue is iconic. It's home to some of the world's most famous department stores, like Saks Fifth Avenue and Bergdorf Goodman, as well as iconic spots like the Plaza Hotel and the New York Public Library. Broadway and the Theater District. New York is synonymous with Broadway. Catching a show in the Theater District is an absolute must. Whether you're into musicals, dramas, or something experimental, there's always something playing that will leave you in awe. It's not just about entertainment. Broadway is the beating heart of New York's creative soul. The New York Public Library. Speaking of the New York Public Library, let's give it its moment. This isn't just any library, it's one of the largest in the world, and its Beaux-Arts architecture is awe-inspiring. Step inside and marvel at the famous Rosemain Reading Room, where scholars and visitors alike soak in the quiet grandeur. Grand Central Terminal. Another architectural wonder? Grand Central Terminal. This isn't just a train station, it's a masterpiece. The soaring main concourse with its celestial ceiling mural is one of the most beautiful indoor spaces in the city. Whether you're catching a train or just passing through, make sure to stop and take in the iconic grandeur of this historic terminal. Coney Island. Let's step outside of Manhattan for a moment and head to Coney Island. This iconic seaside neighborhood in Brooklyn has been offering thrills and fun for over a century. Between the famous Cyclone roller coaster, Nathan's famous hot dogs, and the lively boardwalk, Coney Island is where the energy of New York meets the charm of an old-school amusement park. The Bronx Zoo. For animal lovers, the Bronx Zoo is a must. It's the largest urban zoo in the U.S., with over 6,000 animals and 265 acres to explore. From the Congo gorilla forest to the butterfly garden, every corner of this zoo is an adventure in itself. And with its focus on conservation, it's not just entertaining, but also educational. Yankee Stadium. In the Bronx, sports fans can't miss Yankee Stadium. Whether you're a baseball fan or not, catching a game at this legendary stadium is an experience that's pure New York. Feel the history, the passion, and the pride of the Yankees fans as you watch one of the greatest teams in baseball. The Cloisters, tucked away in Upper Manhattan, is the Cloisters, a branch of the Met dedicated to medieval European art and architecture. The building itself feels like a castle, and the surrounding gardens transport you straight into the pages of a fairy tale. It's a peaceful escape from the city's hustle, with art and history that feels worlds away from modern Manhattan. Prospect Park. While Central Park gets most of the attention, Brooklyn's Prospect Park is just as impressive. Designed by the same architects who created Central Park, it's a little more laid back, with sprawling meadows, a lake, and even a zoo. It's the perfect spot for a picnic or a leisurely afternoon stroll. The 9/11 Memorial and Museum. Finally, no trip to New York is complete without visiting the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. The twin reflecting pools set in the footprints of the original Twin Towers are a somber but beautiful tribute to those lost. The museum tells the story of that fateful day with heartbreaking detail and also serves as a reminder of the resilience and strength of New Yorkers. And there you have it, the 21 most amazing places in New York. Whether you're drawn to its iconic landmarks, hidden gems, or breathtaking views, New York truly has something for everyone. Be sure to add these spots to your next itinerary and experience the wonders of this vibrant city for yourself. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the wonders of New York. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more incredible travel guides, and let us know in the comments which spot you're most excited to visit. See you in the next video.